Yo, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I posted a video, and to be completely honest, I haven't had a lot of parts or anything going on for either the daily or the project car. And so in these coming weeks, I actually got some new stuff. Got a lot of content to be pushing out in these next coming weeks to be able to showcase on this channel. And so I hope you all stick around, enjoy, and check them out. So, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be installing a new set of LEDs for the CIVIC. Shout out to Auxito for sending me a new pair. It's kind of coincidental that they reached out to me to be able to do a video on my channel and showcasing how to install a pair such as one of these. In the past, I've actually had a set from Auxito that I installed on my daily and have been using since then. And so again, it's kind of coincidental that they reached out to me, and I'm very appreciative because I am a very small channel, and the fact that they are allowing me to do a video and be able to have a product to showcase to you all is awesome. So let's go ahead and get straight to the installation. In unboxing a set of Auxito's LEDs, one of the cool things that they add on top of the LEDs itself is they give you a nice pair of gloves to do the install, and I think that's really cool. I don't think a lot of other brands give you a pair of gloves to be able to help you out in your installs. Some zip ties, the manual, and obviously the LEDs themselves. Taking a look at the LEDs, one of the first things I noticed, and I think it's pretty cool, is the fact that the cable itself is long. The ones I have currently on the CIVIC, they're pretty short, and so the fact that these units have a longer cable, I think really helps for those who have a car that may not cater to wiggle room or have a lot of like workspace for you be able to install these easily. One of the other things is there's a particular dial with numbers on the mounting bracket. So essentially what this pair of LEDs lets you do is adjust how wide or how narrow you want the range of how the LEDs or the lights project themselves. Now if you turn it all the way, it frees the mounting bracket, but I think it's pretty cool that you are able to adjust the width of how wide or short you want the lights to be able to project. I haven't had a set like that been able to do that kind of or offer that kind of feature, but I think it's pretty cool. Now with the install, the first thing you want to do is unbolt the ground cable. It'll definitely help you out and give you some more space, as it will be in the way if you don't unbolt it. And then the only other thing is unmounting the power steering reservoir. Once you do those two things, everything is easy access and should be a breeze. And that's one of the main things I love about working on any type of 90s Honda or just Japanese cars in general. So in removing my old set of LEDs, you'll see in these next few clips that it is super simple and easy to do it. If you have the OEM factory bulbs, it's also the same procedures. You're essentially unplugging the harness from the bulb or old LEDs and then removing the rubber cover. And then if you have the old OEM bulbs, which you'll see in a second, you're going to want to unlatch the retaining clip to be able to take out the whole unit. But if you have an aftermarket LED, you unlatch the retaining clip to take out the mounting bracket for the aftermarket LEDs. So for those who don't know, the OEM unit, it's just one piece. You can't take off the mounting bracket, so that would need to go in first. For any aftermarket bulbs or LEDs, the mounting bracket can be detached. In getting these bad boys in, it is super simple. First and foremost, you want to go ahead and put on the mounting bracket first, as that'll make the install much more easier. And then once you get the bracket in, you want to be able to hold it down with the retaining clip. So pop in the retaining clip, and all you're doing is there's the edge of the clip that you put into the groove. Looking at this picture, how you want to put the mounting bracket is very specific. So there's 3 points on the mounting bracket, and I don't know what the proper term for it is, that's why I'm using points or grooves, but essentially you want the farthest one to be pointing up, and then the 2 points that are a little bit closer to each other to be pointing down. So in a sense, if you think of it as a triangle, you want the pointy one or pointy side up, and then the other pointy sides to be pointing down. In properly mounting these LEDs, make sure the LED itself sits flush. You'll be able to tell it just by feeling it. Once it does sit flush, you're going to turn clockwise to be able to secure it onto the mounting bracket. This also puts it in the standard setting of how the LED will operate. And then later on, you'll be able to adjust it based on your liking once you be able to drive it at night. And then the last thing I personally did was just use some zip ties to secure the LED's cable and just wrap it around to sit nice and tidy with the actual harness. Once I did that, I remounted the power steering reservoir and then bolted back down the ground cable. So after having installed these LEDs, I will tell you, these are really bright, and the camera does not do it justice, but these are really bright and really awesome in how they project the lights, as well as I don't really have a wall that's within a good distance to show the reference of how far they reach out and its projection, but in the next video I'll be reviewing in detail how these perform at night. But in the initial impression, these lights are really strong and bright, which is awesome, and again, this video does not do it justice. So that is the install video. Thank you for watching, and thank you to Auxito for sending me one of their products for me to go ahead and make a video on showing you all how to install. These are really cool LEDs. Like I said, I've had them in the past. So it's kind of funny that they reached out to me and asked me to make a video on how to install them onto my Civic. So speaking of which, since it is the holiday season and kind of going back to my previous experience with Auxito products before being contacted by the company, I originally bought a pair for the Civic. I just never had the chance to install it. And then later down the road, again, Auxito reached out to me. And so I have an extra pair of LEDs. And so rather than just let it sit, what I plan to do in the holiday spirit is to give it away. So all you gotta do to enter this giveaway, which is completely free, is just to like this video, share it out to your friends, and as well as subscribe to the channel. Once you have done those three, then just comment in the comment section below saying, hey, I'm interested in the giveaway, and that puts you in. Last but not least, if you're interested in giving Auxito a try and possibly upgrade your daily driver or your project car with some brand new LEDs, go ahead and check out my affiliate link down below in the description. If you click on it, any product on the site will definitely give you a discount, as well as if you just want to use a particular coupon code, I got that on the description when you go for the checkout on Auxito's site. As usual, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one, and I'm very happy and excited to do this giveaway. All right, deuces.